Good morning, welcome to a new month and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel, live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Australian shares are expected to rise on the first day of August after a strong finish on Wall Street on Friday. However, ASX-listed mining stocks are likely to remain under pressure, and that's on account of weaker iron ore prices. On the other hand, economists do expect the Reserve Bank of Australia to hike official interest rate by 0.5% this week, and that's despite muted inflation numbers in the second quarter. According to the latest ASX futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 46 points higher, or 0.7% higher this morning. Benchmark index ended 0.8% higher at 6,945 points last Friday. Now looking to some important business news from this morning now. Westpac has completed the sale of Westpac Life Insurance Services to Dai-ichi Life Australia. Westpac expects to report a total after-tax loss on the sale of approximately $1.37 billion, of which $0.27 billion was incurred in the group's financial year 2021 results. Westpac will receive ongoing payments under an exclusive 20-year strategic alliance for the provision of life insurance products to Westpac's Australian customers. Westpac Specialist Businesses Chief Executive Jason Yetton says this sale is another important step in simplifying their business. They've now completed Westpac's exit of insurance underwriting following the sales of general insurance and lenders mortgage insurance businesses in Australia, as well as life insurance in New Zealand. Moving on, the board of Genex Power has decided a takeover offer from Skip Capital and Stonepeak Partners is not in the best interests of holders of Genex shares. Genex said the bid of 23 cents per share undervalues the company. Genex's board is therefore not prepared to grant access to due diligence requested by the consortium. Genex received the conditional non-binding indicative proposal on the 25th of July this year. And construction engineering company the Maas Group has entered into a binding agreement to acquire 4 hard rock quarries and 2 sand quarries in the Isaac region of central Queensland. The transaction is expected to complete by the end of August this year. Now, these quarries primarily service the areas surrounding Claremont, Middlemount and Dai-ichi and are expected to produce in excess of 350,000 tonnes of quarry materials per year. The consideration for the acquisition of $12.75 million plus an amount for stock of up to $2.2 million will be determined at completion and will be funded from existing cash reserves and debt facilities. Well, now it's time for a short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Crypto talk by Kalkine. The crypto market has been red hot given the Bitcoin rally since the past year. And now the most famous cryptocurrency has got competitors, Dogecoin and Ethereum. If the crypto market excites you, tune in with me, Sage, to know the latest developments about the existing digital currencies and the new ones that are joining the race. I'll help you understand the opportunities and the risks the crypto market has in store for you. For all the digital currency related developments, continue watching Crypto Talk by Kalkine.
Welcome back to the ASX at Breakfast report. Now looking to global markets. Labour costs rose sharply in the US in the second quarter, and that was due to a tight jobs market. It may keep consumer prices elevated as consumer spending saw a rise of 1.1% last month. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose 1%. The S&P 500 was up 1.4%. The Nasdaq ended 1.9% higher. The S&P 500 recorded its best month in terms of gains in almost 2 years. The US major market received a major boost from corporate earnings by big tech firms such as Apple and Amazon. Now, over in Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose 1.5%. The FTSE was up 1.1%. The DAX gained 1.5% and the CAC ended 1.7% higher. Oil prices rose over $2 on Friday, and that was on expectations that OPEC Plus would not intermittently boost supply in its next meeting. Brent crude futures contract for September settled at $110.01 a barrel. That was up 2.7%. The more active October contract rose 2.1% to $103.97. Now, gold prices rose on a softening US dollar. Spot gold advanced almost 0.4% to $1,762 an ounce. That's more than a 3-week high. Meanwhile, prices of copper hit their highest levels in 3 weeks on Friday, and that was concerns related to supply. Also on Friday, iron ore prices rebounded amid indications from China that controlling coronavirus outbreaks was still its priority. On China's Dalian Commodity Exchange, September iron ore closed the session 1.8% higher at $116.11 a tonne. That's all for the ASX at breakfast here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading. Stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.